This is Archer Point Defense on Reaper 1 Skull. We have 65 remaining Reaper XP to get to the next point, so I suspect we'll get it after this quest, and then I'll spend that point right after this quest. This is a lot of ogres and hobgoblins, so they hit relatively hard for the level in terms of melee type physical damage. So we're going to take a path as we did in the other video where we're going to go right, but we're not going to bother clearing that forest, that tree area, because I think we'll have plenty of enemies aside from it. There's usually a pretty big mob here to start, so good chance there could be one or more Reapers in this mob. So we'll watch for them first, and if we see 3, we might want to just head right out that door. But we'll probably be okay. See the kind of physical damage that ogre was doing. They do a lot more at this level, so my 6 damage reduction is starting to be less interesting. At low levels, that 6 damage reduction is pretty significant, but then as we get higher, it becomes PRR. It becomes much more significant. So we'll probably be looking away to get our PRR up. We've got 25 from here. Oops, I didn't need to take these guys.
Crashes out of the trees.
The other thing is, I believe I need to get my fortification up, maybe for next level. The big hits I'm taking, you see me take over 100, are for critical hits, and so I definitely want to get that. I definitely want to reduce the number of critical hits I take, and the best way to do that is by getting my fortification up. Right now, I have a fortification 51%, which is level 5. Next level will be at level 10. So, yeah, I really want to be closer to, I'd like to be close to 100% and, at least over 75. So we'll see what we can do. I'm going to just try to get a few of these guys at a time. Pretty big mob coming up at that wagon. So when you see that wagon, that's the time that you want to kind of turn around and start. All right, these ogres hit really hard, and they don't worry about crits. Carnage Reaper, oh no. Speaking of crits. All right.
You discover a shattered wagon that has already been hit by the enemy.
I've had good luck tripping ogres, so I'm going to try to use that to my advantage too. Pretty big mob actually, and they hit hard, so you can see the kind of damage I was taking from these ogres. If I look at my combat log, 35 from a shaman, 33, 34, 33. It's not a lot at 41. It's not a lot. Here's 48 for one hit, but when you have 5 or 6 of them hitting you fast, it's a pretty big number. So couldn't tell if I was getting a critical hits there, but I want to get my fortification up. If not, we'll be getting them soon enough. So we only need 15 left. That's going to be no problem. We have 8 minutes left. I'm not too worried about the clock at this point. Got a minute left in my buffs, so after the next fight, we'll probably renew buffs. Okay, so Hireling's in trouble. Well, I've got my lay on hands, which I'll probably have to use. Alright, well I see. We'll probably knock down from the wolves. So let's so let me get Marissa up. Wand heal. Alright, I'm gonna get another wand. That's on my. When these usually have two here, and so I know when one's when one goes, they both show up in the same spot. Alright, lesser restoration and a kill. Alright, I'm gonna just quickly use my buffs. We're almost done. We have 7 minutes, so we definitely don't want to go too slow. Oops, I forgot to get this bugbear. Alright, and then the end fight is kind of back here. I'm going to skip that ogre for now because we only have 6 minutes left. I want to make sure that we finish this quest. Here comes some enemies. Help! I think he's too busy to heal me. Yep. Alright, let's get this guy. Alright, so we're done. Alright, so there might be a few more enemies back here, but I think they mostly came up. I think that's a nice convalescent. I think that's healing and repair amp. Oh, nope, it's healing amp and negative healing amp. That's interesting. So that might potentially be useful to nobody, actually. So, all right, so let's go over here and see if that ogre's behind here with his chest. There's really no risk now. It's over with. And I'm going to just try to trip him. Saved. So yeah, you can see combat-wise, pretty consistently getting hit for 39 damage. Interesting though, it doesn't say after 6 was reduced. Yeah, so ogre 69 points of bludgeoning damage. So it's it's pretty big hits. Those are pretty big numbers when you only have 244 hit points and you're facing 5 or 6 guys that hit like that. So we'll look after this level. We'll look at increasing our fortification, increasing our hit points, increasing our PRR. Of course, we always look at those things, but we'll look a little harder at those things. All right, let me get the end reward. I need some goggles with deadly, or some not goggles, some gloves. Nothing too interesting there. I don't think that these would really sell for much, so I'll just grab something to sell to a vendor. And let's take a look now. Now we should have more hit points, and I either can go with another PRR. That's only 1 point though, or reflex save or dodge. In this case, I'm going to go reflex save since we're a rogue and evasion character. I think that's probably our best answer. So that is the quest on Reaper 1.